follow my lead. We on the road to achieve
success and settle for less.
no need. If you could dream, you can achieve what you believe.
What's going on YouTube? Today I'm coming at y'all again with another video. Today I did the standing press, I did squats, dips, chin-ups, and dumbbell alternating curls and a little bit of ab work. I've been trying this new routine out where I'm doing mainly compound lifts. I'm doing very little isolation movements after years of doing a lot of different isolation movements. For this routine, I did 5 sets on the press, I did 5 sets on the squats, and 5 sets on the dips. However, when I got to chin-ups, I did 10 sets of 3 with 60-second rest periods. It was a very good pump for my biceps and my back, just everything. Done a total about 4 or 5 movements. Felt it throughout my whole entire body. I was in and out of the gym. My gym time is starting to be a little bit longer now, but it's okay. The whole purpose and goal is to try to build as much strength as I can and try to correct some of those muscle imbalances that I had by doing a lot of arm stuff that I did back in the day, things like that. So that will be the whole purpose of really trying to do this routine and just trying to gain as much strength as I possibly can. Of course, I recommend that to you, especially the beginners, because it's this real big misconception when you talk about working out that you have to constantly do a lot of isolation movements. You have to constantly do a whole bunch of arm work. There's a lot of YouTubers that are out there that's, pumping a lot of, okay, you have to do 6 and 7 different exercises to hit a body part, and I'm just not a fan of that. You don't need 6 or 7 exercises to build a muscle. You need to go with the most important exercise that's going to build the muscle the best, and you really need to try to get stronger and give the majority of your attention to that, and add maybe 1 or 2 exercises to it. The whole notion that you need to add 6, that you need to do 6 or 7 exercises in order to build a muscle is ludicrous. And it's this thing that's making people that are natural especially not get results, because they try to go after routines that people who use enhancements do, and what happens is they get frustrated when their results is not the same. You got to remember that your approach to training has to be different. People who use enhancements typically can go for the higher rep, low to moderate weight routine, and it's really good for people who use enhancements. However, when you're natural, you got to lift some heavier weight. And you really got to spend a lot of time building up a solid foundation and base with a lot of your core lifts. That's what this channel will primarily be about, as well as a couple other things, but I really want you guys to understand that having a base, getting bigger arms, bigger legs, bigger calf muscles, whatever, is largely going to come down to how much overall mass that you can have on your physique total. I want to try to educate you as much as I can. I'm certified through NASM, certified through NSCA. I'm studying for my ACSM. I got the books right here. I got anatomy. Gotta know that anatomy. I have a little bit of credential. I mean, granted, these are not like the top credentials. I mean, it's certainly not a degree, but it is a base nonetheless, right? Not only do I have a little bit of conventional knowledge, but I also have 20 years of experience in this game. So trust me when I tell you, what I'm telling you is definitely solid. Go with the base. Go with the core movements. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because I spent a lot of years in the gym doing a lot of isolation movements. I've made all those mistakes. Trust me when I tell you, I made all those mistakes. I used to do isolation movements all the time, dumbbell curls, kickbacks, all of that kind of stuff, and do 7 to 8 exercises like everybody else. And I'm telling you, my physique really didn't start coming up until I started doing like heavy benching, deadlifts, pull-ups, weighted dips. That's when my physique really started to come out. That's when it really blossoms. I'm trying to save you years of heartache and pain, because it's very frustrating when you're building muscle. Building muscle is a very long, frustrating journey, because it's not like losing weight. It's not like getting stronger. It's a little bit easier to get stronger. It's a little bit easier to lose weight. But building muscle is a lot harder. It's a lot easier to plateau. Sometimes your body just doesn't respond the way you want it to, and you get frustrated. You have to constantly keep changing things up. It's just it's a process. But I'm telling you, if you stick with the core lifts, you'll be able to get to your genetic peak a whole lot faster, because you're gonna peak. We're all gonna peak. You're just not gonna keep growing forever. You know, at some point you're gonna hit that genetic peak where you're not gonna be able to do anymore, and that's fine. You know, I mean, we're all naturals, we're normal, so that's just the way it is, right? But the whole idea is to try to get to it a little bit faster. Try to get to it as fast as you can. Split routines is cool. You can definitely go with split routines. I did split routines for years, but you need to do split routines in a way where you can at least hit your muscle group at least at the very minimum twice a week, because the once a week approach, I'm telling you, it doesn't work. Not for natural lifters. You need to be hitting it at least twice or 3 times a week. Back in my earlier days, I used to always hit my muscle group 2 or 3 times a week. So even though I didn't do all the correct exercises possibly that I should have been doing, the one thing that I did do right was I was hitting my muscle groups 2 or 3 times a week. So I was able to keep that protein synthesis up a lot longer. Basically, the more proteins that are being synthesized and broken down equals muscle growth. So that's why protein synthesis is extremely important. And like I said before, when you use enhancements, protein synthesis remains elevated for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. You know, so you can hit the muscle group once a week, and even 6, 7 days out, you'll still be growing from it. Natural lifter, that's not the case. So trust me when I tell you, you need to be hitting it 2 or 3 times a week. Mondays and Thursdays, Tuesdays and Fridays, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever the case is. You need to hit it like that. Hi, sweetheart. I'm recording a YouTube video, sweetheart.
You wash your hands?
Yes. Yeah, but trust me when I tell you, you need to focus on those lifts. And I know I sound very redundant, but I'm trying to get you guys to see that, because there's a lot of fluff that exists on YouTube today. I look at a lot of the stuff and I'm like, in amazement, I'm like, you know, the thing is, a lot of people get confused because you feel good while you're doing it. Okay, you're doing your negatives or you're doing your 7, 8 exercises, isolation movements, and it feels good, but you're not actually growing from it. You're not getting any results from it. You feel the soreness. You know, you feel the DOMS, you know, delayed onset muscle soreness. You feel all that, but you're not getting any results. That's because you're doing something wrong. That will work for people who are on drugs. It will work. You know, isolation movement, you do 7, 8 different isolation moves, whatever the case is, and it'll work perfectly for people who are using enhancements. When you're a natural, it doesn't work that way. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's not gonna work that way. You need to spend majority of your time trying to get your press up, trying to get your bench up, trying to get your deadlifts up, barbell rows, weighted dips, weighted pull-ups, chin-ups, squats, clean and press, snatches. You know, really go for them whole total body movements that really tax your whole body. You'll build a tremendous amount of muscle, you'll be a lot more efficient, and you'll get the results that you want. That's the idea. That's what you want. So I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I just had to get that off my chest because it's just very frustrating to me when I see a lot of fluff on YouTube and different people are going along with it, and they just don't understand that stuff doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Okay, you know what I mean? The stuff that works is the lifts that are hard to do, that you don't want to go through the pain, but you got to go through it anyway. You know, like I said, for years I didn't even do squats, and I got to force myself to do squats because it doesn't matter about what I feel like doing. Squats is one of the best exercises that you can do for your body. It's not as easy as doing a dumbbell curl, or you know, a kickback, or you know, tricep extension or whatever. It's not as easy as that. Don't always go for what's easy. Go for what's best for your physique, for what's best for your body. body, because a lot of them harder exercises is the ones that build your body the best. Hopefully you liked the video. Sorry about the minor little rant. I know I'm repetitive, but I'm just trying to get it in your head, and I will be coming at y'all again with another video. Stay blessed. As always, please like, comment, share, and especially subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel.